Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter, where last time we found Ethan Carter, but we did not quite finish the game. Apparently, we need to find his stories. And once we find all of his stories, we'll be able to see the full picture. We've already found the traps and skulls, which we managed to do all the way at the beginning of the game. Space capsule, which was excellent. And now we just have these three left. So let us start at the top with the bull, which looks like the space capsule. There was a sign in the forest. The bull looks like it's just off of the road, next to this smaller house. So let's see where this portal puts us. So there's the lake. I probably should take a picture of this. So there's the lake. There's the gate we took to get here. Oh no, there's the... yeah, okay. So that's actually the church that I'm looking at. Because of the cross. And that's where the crows were. Okay, I got it. Or at least I think I got it. Actually, hold on. Oh, I've already read those. So... where does this portal go? That is also back to the same room. For some reason. Okay, let me see if I can quickly walk around.
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future. I can see the future. So it is the past that interests me. If you want to find my house, you must answer the questions I ask of you. Cheating truly unfair to others.
I mean, depending if there are multiple people going for the same goal.
For their bravery or their greed.
Neither?
Do you take that which you know you will not return?
I mean, I suppose if you ask somebody to borrow some tape, like, you're not going to be able to return said tape.
Whose voice do you hear?
Mine?
Would you prefer anonymity over notoriety?
Depends on the notoriety.
Do you love for yourself or for others?
I mean, for yourself. Because that's how emotions work. There we go. A beautiful woman sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman she was to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear, and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping until the child was born. But the crying had aged the woman, and she was no longer beautiful. When he was old enough, her son climbed the mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared, and the mother was beautiful again. Huh. So it's like only by she can either possess external beauty or the child, but not both. All right.
Ethan, the point of life is not to rock the boat. Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond to. Reality.
Well, that itself is probably not the greatest advice either. Let's read this one real quick, like, before we get into that. Text is there. Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it, and I know I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You just gotta pull your head out of them clouds, okay? So, like, the idea that you should always be... great. Now I have to somehow figure out where buildings are. So the idea that you should write... Like, there's an idea that you should write what you know. That you should write what's real. And I feel as though, like, at some point... Like, okay, that's good advice to a point. But you don't need to follow it 100%. Like, like, think about modern superhero storytelling. The superheroes themselves are, like, the Guardians of the Galaxy aren't real, but family difficulties are. It takes these real stories and blends it with extravagance to create something that's over the top, that's exciting but yet still familiar. Let us travel to a door which is inside this barn, it looks like. This actually might take us, like, right down the road, like 2 feet away from the other portal, now that I think about it. Because there were these 2 portals that were just right across from each other. Yep. Is it in this building? And did I not go into this building? I invoke the Boneless One, the One of Voids, destroyer of ships, and he who is feared by the winds. Hear me, great Minister Focalar. I wish to make a pact with you to confound my enemies and protect my possessions. Use the doors in confusion to cloud their judgment. Steal the path of falsity and guile, and permit only those who can discern every true interior to pass. Aglon, Tetragram, Vakion, Stimulation, Espheres, Tetragrammatron, Oilerum, Arion, Ice. Is this Exdition? Is this Pig Latin? Am I reading Pig Latin now? Amen. Ah. How do you discern which... Which one is the real world and which one isn't? Is it trial and error, or am I just... Can I swap out? I guess let's try it. Huh. Nope. Okay. So let us go back upstairs. We tried... At least I think I have a vague idea of what I'm supposed to accomplish. Huh. Oh, that did something. What does that mean? Does that mean that it's not a reality and that it doesn't exist? Or that it's just a different order for this house? I'm somewhat confused. That's a lie. I'm very confused. Okay, so this room is not accessed through either the upper floor or the lower floor. Oh, wow. And it can't be the staircase because that is literally... Nope. Or maybe I'm supposed to be paying attention to the shape of the house. Like, there's no way that, the house can be shaped in a fashion that is false. Nope. Okay. I think I get it. So now if I go upstairs, I need to look for a room where the wall is on the right, because I know there is no wall beyond it. Huh. But now the question is, what exactly am I looking for in this house? Or am I trying to connect all of the rooms? And that is the essential goal. There we go. That's where this room exists. Okay, that's what I think I'm doing. I need to connect all of the rooms. So there are a few rooms I have not connected. Excellent. There's the kitchen. A little bit of a puzzle. Not that much of a puzzle, but a little bit of a puzzle. Maybe? Did I ever figure this one out? Excellent. And then nothing's in there. All right. Am I done? Have I connected the entire house? Oh, no. I don't think I've been here before. Ah, okay. Now I know that I'm done. Ugh. Ugh. A magician once lived inside an old house and made potions that let him see to the future. People from the village came to the magician's house and demanded he share his potions with them. We want to see the future too, they told him, but the magician said no. The people from the village grew angry and burned the magician's house. But the magician knew this would happen. He had already cast a spell on his potion room. The house burned, but the room did not. The people from the valley waited, but the magician never came out.
Why are you standing there? You spying?
No?
No, huh? What the hell's wrong with you exactly?
Nothing.
You need to stop leaving your stupid stories around. They're freaking everyone out.
They're freaking out, man. Blaze reveals moonshine operation. Ashland Township volunteer firefighters discovered an apparent moonshine still while battling a blaze in the woods off of Old Ogden Road. According to authorities, the still comprised a propane stove and 4-gallon stainless steel pot, which was used to hold a whiskey mesh. Based on the size of the still, Bayfield County Sheriff Hake Scheffel believes it may be part of a small operation, though he admitted there could be other stills in the country. Officers on the scene recovered a half-gallon of apple pie moonshine and 1 gallon of unflavored moonshine. Apple cider and cinnamon sticks were found adjacent to the still. The police have been unable to determine who owns the still. I suppose if you are drunk off of moonshine, you too might think you can see the future. Okay, let's see what is next. First, I suppose, let's get out of this burned-down house. If we can. There we go. Get back to the portal. And go after that last story. Which was on the bottom left corner of the map. Okay, so this one is... It's like there's a gate in the forest that should lead to the story. Oh, I'm already in that gate. I'm hoping, since the game pointed me in this direction, that this is the direction I need to be heading in. Okay, for a second there, I was worried I was going through an infinite amount of tunnels. If this warning stands, walk no further. If this warning stands, our ritual failed. If this warning stands, the sea thing gate remains sealed. Hello? Ah! Spooky! I was not I was not expecting spooks. Am I just expected to run past, though? Or am I actually expected to be sneaky? Huh. Okay, so I went straight at the intersection. And then straight again at the next intersection. So straight, right. Oh, hello. Huh. Do I need to re-find the thing that I already found? Huh. Does that actually go anywhere? No, it does not. Okay. So let's... Left looks like it probably goes nowhere. So you can pretty easily stealth these guys because you're just expecting them to move a few feet and then immediately vanish. He is not dead, but eternal lie. The god of strange eons cannot die. We open the gate of old. His guardian eyes have long grown cold. The name of our God, our truth, our key. He is that which should not be. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I think I actually have to be able to spell out, be all like Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade and spell out the name And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Jehovah. Ah, hello. Oh. Well, actually, oh my god. Oh no, it's also one of these puzzles. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to wander around a little bit. But at the very least, I know there is a central location that I need to get to. I need to find the notes in order to figure out how to spell the name. And the notes are going to be on the bodies. Presumably, there was a note on the body that I clicked it on earlier. So in theory, if I could find that body again, I could also find the note he had. There was no other note on him. Okay, good. Oh, hello. I am here. Actually, I will take a picture of that. So now, hold on. Which way is... Okay, so there's nothing here. Let us go this way and then take a... right. And then that should go around this back hall. Oh, nope. I guess we're not heading in that direction now. Let us go in the other direction. Okay. And then it loops around. This way. I don't know, what does he do? Does he follow me down this hall as well? Nope, he just explodes. Or at least I'm assuming that I'm expected to find things. Oh, here we go. Alright. Then there's also this short hall where there's nothing. Let's head back. No, we won't. Yep, okay. So let us head straight this way. It'll take us back towards the entrance. But we're going to not head... in that direction. Oh my gosh. Such a basic spook. Alright, let's go left. And that. And then if we take a right, that should take us to the back center. And then we can go around this back path, which we did not go down, because there was a lamp man. We will call them lampreys because we don't have a specific name for them. You got to give them a name, or else people are just going to name them whatever they want. Huh. And I think I found everything I can. Because this is just going to take me back to that central staircase. Is everybody here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there is a 6th person. There are 6 letters. Unless I count as one of those people. Probably not. So 1 second while I see if I could circle around this place, see if I can find whoever I missed. Alright, now that I think about it, I haven't gone down the short path around the back end here. I haven't gone around the path just above the X. Which is this, I believe. And there is a total of nothing. Or maybe I have everything I need. Okay, let's So we got a sheet of paper, got a pen. I guess this also depends on, like, is this the first level letter and this is the last letter? So we got triangle, tilted, square, star, circle, square, upside down triangle. Then, let's see, this guy is on a square. So he looks like he's sitting on the letter Z. This guy is actually, never mind. Yeah, the order of would be the first letter, based on the note. And it's like a overly fancy J. Diamond is diamond. Why didn't I think of diamond instead of slightly tilted square? Let's say backwards C with a line through it. Star is a boomerang with a hilt. It's like a scimitar that has like a protrusion from the top of its blade. And circle is also a Z. And then the upside down triangle would be the M. So the last letter is in... Okay, so yeah, you know the order because of the symbols too. So So I need these two to both be Z's. So what I can do is I could rotate to reach that. And then I need... Okay, that's the scimitar with the thing protruding. But that should be in the third spot. I also need... What is the other thing? Actually, I think this is correct. It actually might be fine. In which case, I might actually need that missing person. So let's... Huh, is it just me or does it shift when you manipulate it? Let me see if I can find one more of these guys. These lampreys without lamps. I guess those would be rees. Ah, there we go. It doesn't look anything like the original symbol. Oh well. Like the original symbol looks like it was one of this backwards J. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? The Curse of the Sea Thing. The Enochian Necronomica. The iron ore miners had finally found it, but not all of them wanted to perform its ritual and summon the Sea Thing G'nai. One miner realized the ritual would unleash G'nai's flood upon this world, and so the miner had no choice but to stab the others with blades. Shards of magic elt down. G'nai, in response, cursed the miner, who now wanders the mine, doomed to prevent others from summoning the sea thing and flooding the world forever.
Ethan, I told you to stay out. God damn it. Look, it's dangerous in here. I'll read your story later. Okay? And, please don't tell your mother I'm in here. All right? Okay, now, you go. Get back home.
All right. Request for clarification. The United States Patent and Trademark Office has received your January 27, 1973 letter requesting further explanation as to why your recently submitted patent was rejected by the office. As explained in our previous letter, the patent was rejected for infringing upon a previously existing patent. We have a record from you more than 4 dozen request patents submitted in the last 16 months. None has been successful, and all have been met with challenges by you, Mr. Carter. We would like to consider this matter and future matters administratively closed. What was he trying to patent? The sea thing? Dale, get your shit out of our basement. Bring it to the goddamn dump. I'm so sick of stepping over your lifetime of failure on my way to the washing machine. I'm not kidding. Either you move it or I burn it. Wow, that's harsh. That is harsh. Okay. I think we're done seeing all the stories. So let us whole day with the best of them. Wait, there's one more story. It involves a certain detective.
Christ, Ethan, you're in here again? You missed dinner. Mom and Dad are pissed. They've been looking all over the place.
Get out of here, Travis. Leave me alone.
Hey, Ma, he's in here.
Honey, be careful with that lamp.
Dale, the hell's wrong with your kid? Painting on walls, writing his stories. I mean, what the fuck?
Ethan! For God's sake, you missed dinner.
I'm sorry. I've been working on a story all day.
Ethan, you should spend less time writing stories and more time summoning old gods.
Detective. Where do you get this stuff?
Pop, would you get Travis out of here, please?
He draws pictures on walls.
Is the detective himself a story?
Shut up.
You got yourself a faggot for a son, Dale.
Travis, let's go. Come on.
Faggot! Ethan, you're a fucking faggot!
Travis, stop it!
Shit! Shit!
Everyone, go! Get out!
Get out! The smoke, it's toxic!
Oh God! What do we do? What do we do?
Huh. Does this mean that the rest of the game didn't actually happen? Like a fantasy of his of like, what if somebody came to the island and looked for me?
I wrote about you, but I don't know if I created you.
You made me real.
I can't go yet. I have to finish my story about you. I wrote stories about everyone.
I know you did. But my story's done. And it's a fine story.
I can let go?
You can let go.
What happens then?
Another story, kid. What else?
So Ethan essentially just dies of the toxic fumes. None of this other stuff happens. But it's his creation, his story come to life in his head as he lay dying. Thusly, the vanishing of Ethan Carter. Huh. whoever you are who is doing nothing, you really should be doing something. Another story, kid. What else? Okay, I guess that was the Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which, it was interesting. I normally don't really buy that much stock in it was just a dream type stories. I think this one might work. I think this one works because of the idea of, like, you're not necessarily exploring the town. Like, when you're exploring the town, you're kind of chasing after Ethan, trying to figure out what's happening. But as you're exploring the town, you're learning more about Ethan, and you're finding about the stories that he wrote. And the idea of disappearing within a story. The idea of creating a story and it being real to you. And essentially that, like, you get these little pieces of story, and then that loops back on its whole self to reveal that the whole thing is a story invented by Ethan Carter as he dies. That he tried to use these stories as a means of escaping reality, but eventually he had to deal with reality and let go of his false narratives, so to speak. His fantasies. As a game, I think it does a really good job in regards to maintaining its pacing. Like, I remember playing, what was it called, Dear Esther back in the day, and that was one of the earliest examples of your walking simulation. And it felt like I was just walking while eventually narration happened. Gone Home was a little bit more interesting because it felt like I was still exploring this house and doing things. This felt like it had a very good pace at which you would explore the way that you would explore the game to finding things. That ratio. Not to mention, it is a very pretty game. It's relatively small space. But it's an interesting idea for a game. If I had to give it a score, like, if I had to give it a score, probably an 8 out of 10. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.